Thanks for clicking on this video. You're never going to succeed in your art. That's not true. That's not true. This is one of those videos where I say something and then I mean something completely different from that. So just bear with me. But like the video is it's not gonna be just a huge bummer where I tell you you're not gonna succeed, because you might succeed. Hey, what's up? My name is John Bonjour. I am an artist and a film enthusiast. Not about films. It's about art though, so I think that fits. I'm testing out some stuff with some new niches because I can't afford to go to movies. But it's also mostly because I just kind of want to talk about art and that kind of stuff. So yeah, this, like I said before, this is not going to be one of those videos where I tell you that you're going to fail and then you just go be sad. Does that kind of video exist? Maybe that's a new niche. Maybe I should start just like a dark side of this channel where it's just me telling you. That would be kind of sick, actually. I gotta do like inverse John, and it's just me sitting in the pitch black darkness being like, you're gonna fail, you're a failure, and AI art is totally art, definitely. So I wrote a whole blog post about this on my Patreon. You can totally go read it. It's gonna be way more in depth than this and probably more personal. Also, hey, while you're there, give me money, please. The point of this video is that I learned something really important about myself over the last couple of weeks, and that is, I'll just cut to the chase, I am not defining success correctly. As an artist, I have not been defining success almost at all, by the way. I thought it'd be interesting to make a video, kind of touch on what I'm talking about, what I mean by that, and how maybe we can all, as creative people and as people who hope to make art our career, hypothetically, maybe we need to redefine what that looks like. I'll get into it. So my definition of success has been pretty amorphous my whole life. I've always wanted to be an artist. I knew that, and I've always just kind of felt like if I keep just making art, then eventually I will find this success that I want. Depending on my confidence level each day, that became a completely different thing. Some days I felt like success was caviar and private jets to Comic-Cons, all about me. And then some days I thought success was barely paying rent and hoping for the best. I've done some soul searching and a lot of business planning and trying to figure out what this actually looks like, and I've come to realize a couple of really important things. First of all, success isn't a thing. It doesn't exist. That's not to say that there aren't goals that you can reach and milestones that you can achieve, and that is a form of success. Absolutely, like 100%. The point where I start making, through my art, through these videos, through whatever channels I go through, enough to pay rent and make money without having to get some other job or do something on the side, that will be a form of success. But success is not a destination. And that's the thing I realized as an artist and as a human person. I am never gonna wake up and go, oh cool, I made it. Success, we're here. Congratulations me. It's just not the kind of person I am, and also I don't think that's a thing that exists. Jeff Bezos, well, I don't know if I don't want to get into the mind of Jeff Bezos. But let's take a vague CEO of a mass shipping platform and a bunch of streaming services and call him JEEF Bezos. And so JEEF is never going to wake up and go, oh, cool, I have made my multi-billions of dollars and I have this streaming thing that's working out and I'm creating something. I have succeeded. Congratulations me. Let's just sit back and die. I've realized that I don't think anyone reaches the point where they go, cool, that's it, that's the peak, time to just settle from here on out. The number of people that are in my family and around me that in retirement have accomplished way more than when they were, doing their regular job, it's mind-blowing. So I've realized I have to restructure this idea that at some point I'm gonna wake up and go, cool, I've succeeded. It just doesn't exist. And beyond that, it shouldn't exist. And I think that's my kind of big takeaway from this whole thing. That's not really what we're going for. I have goals. Don't get me wrong. I am not some woo-woo guru. That was extremely fun to say. I am not some crazy woo-woo guru. It's still really good. Sorry, I'm getting lost. I'm not a shaman sitting in a tent proclaiming that, oh, you just have to release yourself from financial connections to find true peace. There's an element of that I would say is true. It should not be your whole focus, 100%. But beyond that, I do think that it's important to pay rent. Like, I am a married man. I have to support my family financially in some way. So yes, would I like to do that through art? Absolutely. And that is truly a goal of mine. Something that I'm very excited about doing, something that I think is genuinely achievable with a whole lot of work. But what isn't work? That's not the point. That's a whole other video I can make. The point that I'm making is that success is not financial, and financial success is not human worth. And there's my big takeaway from this video. I realized I was putting my worth in my work, and that is wildly unhealthy. I am a Christian, so from my perspective, my worth should be in being a child of God, in being a creation of a creator. But past that, nobody's worth should be in just what they're doing. Who they are is not their job. It's not how they make money. And if it is, that's really sad, and that might be true for JEEF. Poor guy. That poor guy. I can't imagine how soul-crushing it is to get where you want to get financially and beyond even more, and then realize that you put all your worth in getting there, and all of a sudden you have that now. Congratulations, but what have you actually done? So my worth is not in paying my rent with art. My worth is not in creating art. My worth is not in making YouTube videos for all you people. All of those things go into my worth. All of those things are a part of who I am and a part of what I'm creating, what I'm building, and the kind of person that I want to be. But if I do all of those things and I make $1 million being a hugely successful YouTube creator, and then I go outside and kick homeless people every day, that sucks. And that does not make me a good and successful person. That makes me a horrible, awful person. Again, possibly JEEF. So that's why I'm making this video. You are not going to succeed because that doesn't exist. And you shouldn't succeed because that's not your worth. You should find financial success, and I hope to find financial success, as a part of creating something, as a part of being a larger world of creativity. Yes, absolutely. And that deserves to be rewarded. Artists should be rewarded. Mathematicians should be rewarded for the things that they're good at. That's all well and beautiful. But your worth is not your success, and you're never going to get to a point where you have succeeded enough that you are full. That just isn't going to happen. And I'm real interested to see what people say about this, because who knows? Maybe JEEF is going to comment and I'm totally wrong. JEEF, if you are out there, join my Patreon. I'm interested to see, because I've had this realization, and I think that it's a profound thing, separating your worth from your success, from your financial achievements, but also, maybe I'm wrong, and I don't know, I'm still figuring stuff out. Obviously, I haven't reached my financial milestones and my business milestones that I hope to, so who knows? Maybe I'm super wrong, and the time that I get there, I'll go, no, this was all worth it just to get to this. But I really don't think so. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. How do you define success as an artist? How do you define success as a creative, or an accountant, or a mathematician, or whatever it is that you do? Although, if you are an accountant, why did you listen to this? Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you're here, but I would love to know what compelled you to pay attention to me. Oh, and while you're here, while I have your attention, please read my comic, Edge of Bordertown. It's on my website for free, johnbonart.com, and it always will be free, no matter what. I will be posting new pages every week starting October 1st on my website, and I will be posting new pages starting September 24th, I think. Whatever that day is, whatever that Tuesday is, before that on my Patreon. So they're going to be a week in advance, and if you want to read them a little early, you can do that. Thank you so much for watching this video and checking out my channel. If you'd like to hear more of my thoughts on movies, comics, TV shows, success, art, business, pretty much anything, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and comment down below what you'd like me to review or talk about or do next. Or do none of those things, because I am not your dad.